I'm going to be doing an experiment of sorts today. I want to do a Dutch pour with using specifically the formula that I received from Olga Soby when I took her course. It is proprietary information, so I will not be sharing it. But I'm having a lot of problems with cracking and crazing. The last painting I did, this is what it dried like. That is, my understanding, crazing is more linear, while cracking is more zigzagged. So I don't know if this is cracking combined with some crazing or if it's just mainly cracking. But anyway, I was looking up, what can cause this. I know GAC 800 specifically says it helps prevent crazing, but apparently the atmosphere, or the environment, I guess I should say, the temperature, the humidity, etc., and whether or not the paint is mixed with too much water can cause these kinds of issues. So I have not been very diligent with my formula when I mix these. I have vacillated back and forth between Floetrol, PVA, some of the Soby mix, etc. And what I'm going to do right now, everything I have except my base coat is mixed according to the Soby recipe. So I will go over some of the information, but I will not tell you exactly what's on it. And I want to see if this fixes this horrible problem. So let's get started. I should have put gloves on, but I didn't. My base coat is the only thing that is not mixed according to the Soby recipe. This is a combination of Artist Loft White and Decoart Satin Enamel with a hefty dose of GAC 800, well, not a hefty dose, I'd say a really good strong squirt of GAC 800 in it. Well, I must not have stirred that up very well, or either I got paint some other place. And you can see I'm experimenting on top of another canvas that I previously experimented on. So I'm going to be putting down, this is Amsterdam Prussian Blue. Next, this is Winsor & Newton Permanent Magenta. All of these are mixed according to recipe number 2 of the Soby mixture. Well, I mean, all of these. Then I'm going to be putting down, this is Pebeo Iridescent Turquoise. The Soby mixture is just a little bit thinner than what you might normally work with, but because of she uses a lot of water, but because of the other ingredients that are added, it's not supposed to craze or crack or anything like that. So I'm just going to see if that happens. I'm going to let this puppy dry and go from there. And now the black is Winsor & Newton Mars Black. And I believe most of my cell action is probably going to come from my base, not from that. And this is already traveling. I should have put a little more white around the edges. I wasn't thinking when I started blowing. And I'm saying that most of my cell action is going to come from the base, only because I did not use the Soby recipe number 1 in any of my paints. And so I don't anticipate getting cell action from these mixtures other than the base coat with the Decoart. I don't know about you, but I really make a mess when I paint. Find my skewer and do a little ornamentation, although they're messing up my pretty sails. Maybe I'll let some of that base coat come through before I spin it out. I do like those colors, surprisingly. I didn't think I would. I thought they'd be too dark. I have no idea what this is. Well, gee, I kind of like this. I certainly like the sails. This looks weird, but I like that. I don't like that. If this were not an experiment, I would probably I'd probably scrape it off and try again. Sorry, I forgot I wanted to take you in for a close-up. You can see how pretty those sails are. But what I'm interested in is how the paint holds together, whether it cracks and crazes. Okay, everybody, here's the painting after it's dried about 36 hours. You can see I still have fine lines of cracking or crazing or both. And I've looked this up again, and the thing that I've determined is that this is likely a result of too much paint on the canvas. The top part dries faster than the layers underneath, and as that happens, it can cause the top part to crack and craze. So I'm going to try this again. And if you found this to be interesting or useful information, I would appreciate if you would just like and subscribe. And yeah, we'll work this out together. Thank you so much for being there, though. I appreciate all of you so much. Bye now.